Tell me if you're familiar with who these individuals are or who they proclaim to be. This is what you call idolatry, the things that the children of Israel were punished for in the Old Testament. The same things our ancestors were doing. It's the same things the children of Israel are doing today. No different. And by believing in these, you totally go against what's written in the book. Now, I ain't just talking about the believers of the Bible. This goes for the believers of the Quran as well. Who is this? Is this the one you believe is the prophet of the Quran? If this is who you believe is the prophet of the Quran, you have been truly deceived and you don't believe in the book that you read. These are words of perfection from Yah Almighty himself. I will raise them up a prophet from among their brothers. That means he's going to be with you. You can talk with him. You can conversate with him. And I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak to them everything that I tell him to say, all that I command him. Prophecy fulfilled. Notice how a dead man that's been dead for over 2,000 years cannot speak right now. So now I turn my attention to the Hebrew idolites. You pagans will clearly say, well, he's from among our brothers. He is an Israelite. Meaning our time today, our generation. Every generation of our people had their own prophet. That's why you got Moses. That's why you got Noah. That's why you got Joshua. That's why you got Isaiah. Our generation today are the only delusional ones that's looking for this guy and looking for this guy. And it shows that you are in idolatry just like the people of before time. Now to deal with the pagans of the Quran. This guy, who y'all call Muhammad, is not the final prophet. The Quran makes this very clear if you have knowledge of the Quran. But we're going to read a couple verses of that. And black Muslims, if you thought I was leaving you out, this guy here is also not the final prophet. And this guy here, if you believe in him being the final prophet, you are also in idolatry. Quran chapter 45, this is verse 2. O believers of the Quran, do not raise your voices above the voice of the prophet. Do not speak loudly to him as you would do one another, or your deeds will become void while you are unaware. Indeed, those who lower their voices in the presence of Allah's messenger are the ones whose hearts are refined for righteousness. They will have forgiveness and a great reward. But he dead and gone. He not here with us. He's been gone for a while. You cannot raise your voice in his presence or not in his presence because he is not among you. He's not from among your brethren. And also he's not here. He's not among your brothers. He's from a whole nother nationality. And the Quran clearly says that he will be from the people of the book who are the children of Israel. So, yeah, you can't call on him. He's not the old prophet of the scriptures. Because how can you raise your voice over his if you don't hear his voice? By the Quran, full of reminders. This is the truth, yet disbelievers are entrenched in arrogance and opposition. Yet disbelievers are entrenched in arrogance and opposition. Imagine how many people we destroyed before them. And they cried out when it was too late to escape. Now the pagans are astonished that a warner has come to them from among themselves. Y'all astonished now. Look at the pagans. Say it again, angels. Now the pagans are astonished that a warner, a real prophet, the warner of the Quran, has come to them from among themselves. And the disbelievers say, this is a magician, a total liar. He has reduced all the gods to one God. Indeed, this is something totally astonishing. Hallelujah. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow.
angels just flowed like that. There's no doubt the only people who cannot see that I am the old prophet of these scriptures, the only people who cannot see the works that I am doing and what was just read right here are totally those who have been led astray and have a veil over their eyes and over their ears from the angels theirself. You have been totally blinded and deaf by the angels themselves. Because everything that I have done and what I'm sitting here doing before your face, what I'm sitting here doing, the angels just talked about that here in the scriptures. Oh, I got to read it again. I got to read it again because they called you out.